Hi, I'd like to give you a short video to show you how I am going to calculate your child's grades for first quarter and for the rest of the year, actually. This quarter, we are going to assess math, reading, and writing. And so I'm just going to use math as an example, but we have scoring guides for all math, reading, and writing. So meets expectations is the developmental place where we would like your child to be within each quarter based on the standards that were taught. So you can see here that the first standard is student can represent and solve problems involving addition to 20. So I wanted to show you that in all of the websites that I use, I can get down to very specific standards. So for example, in Freckle, it says relationships and algebraic thinking, addition and subtraction within 20. And you'll notice that that is part of the standard. Well, within that, I can actually hone it down to just addition or just subtraction. And then once your child completes this and I view the report, I can see that each child, I can see exactly how they answered. And then within this report, I can also look at every individual question that was asked. And then I can also even get even deeper. So when I look at these reports, I look and see what it is your child is having difficulty with, and that is where I target my instruction. So if your child is proficient in all of these standards, then they would receive a grade of exceeds expectations or meets expectations, depending on how high and how many errors they make. I can also look at this in Prodigy. So you could see on each Prodigy question that I've assigned, I can get very specific. So this was missing add-ins, which is one of the standards. I can get very specific on which question your child struggled with, and then that can drive my instruction as well. I do this with all of the standards in reading, writing, and math. So while it looks like your child is just simply playing a game, they are focused on very specific standards within the game that I assign. Now, sometimes it is adaptive, but depending on what I'm trying to assess, sometimes it's very specific. So I take all of this data, including the assignments that were completed on Seesaw, and I look at where your child is based on each individual standard. So that when I am assessing this, I can get a very clear picture, not a just one time, one moment, one test, but a clear picture of where your child is in their understanding of each individual standard. So I hope this helps. And also I wanted to let you know that on Canvas, that is basically a average of work that is completed. It is not indicative of how your child is performing on each standard. So while your child may have done poorly on one assignment, that does not indicate whether they know or understand the standard. That was just a picture of that one moment in time. That is, I look at that and I average all of the grades and all of the scores, and then I make a decision on where your child is on each standard. So just let me know if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful, and I hope it's probably more information that you ever wanted, but I wanted to explain a little bit how developmental grades work and how I decide what my instruction is and where your child falls on the indicators for each quarter. Have a good day.